It's the Doves.
That's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Versus the Vultures.
Oh, no.
It's time for 3 up, 3 down. This is the Sports Source.
All right, welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Safety Systems, the best company in East Tennessee when it comes to security systems and home entertainment. Thanks to you, they are absolutely booming right now. And that means if you're an electrician or a technician, they actually have an opening for you. If you're an electrician or a technician looking for a good role with one of Knoxville's most trusted family-owned companies, call VFL JJ Surlis this week. And if you're looking for a security system or home entertainment system, call VFL JJ Surlis this week. Or if you're just lonely, you're looking for somebody to talk to, call VFL JJ Surlis. Safety Systems, it's a great company. I use them all the time. Really do believe in them. Okay. We have Bob Hodge this year, as you saw in the Open, is now part of the Villain team. He's a Vulture with Will Overstreet.
That's right.
We've got the Doves down there. Daniel and Sterling are the Doves. Let's do 3 up, 3 down. 3 guys that you thought played well. 3 guys that we thought need to improve. Let's do the ups first, and then we'll get to the negatives. Who's your number 1 up, guys?
I'm going to take Theo Jackson as our number 1 up. He's top 3 nationally right now, pass breakups, top 50 nationally in total tackles. I think he's a senior out there, going to make himself a lot of money next year just by how well he's playing this year, just really thriving. And being a senior, committing to another new coach, that's tough. Yes. But for his buy-in, he's getting rewarded with plays.
11 tackles, 2 games in a row, another pass breakup today, a sack yesterday. Yeah. He has really taken to the Tim Banks system.
He's doing well, and what I like about it, you understand, is how many coordinators has he had? How many new coaches has he had? So, thumbs up.
Who's the number 2 up?
Jake Warren, baby. Come on, Jake, the homeboy out right here in Knoxville, doing things in the hometown, doing big things in the hometown. His father's next teammate of mine, James Warren. Glad he came to UT, and we all should see why we all should be glad why he came after yesterday's performance, catching the ball, making an incredible catch in the end zone after getting hit, holding on to it. It's a big target, looking for bigger things out of him.
It's good to see the tight ends play a role in the Tennessee offense for a change.
For sure.
Daniel Hood, who's number 3 up?
Got to go with a fellow defensive lineman, again, senior Matthew Butler, going out there, 7 tackles, 3 solo as a defensive lineman, being the senior guy on a defensive line that's holding down to 2.1 yards per carry. Need to pull him back a little bit, get him in on some of the money downs to go get some sacks, but to get to the money downs at 3rd down, you got to stop the run first, and 2 games in a row they've dominated that line of scrimmage.
All right, very good. Let me throw in a couple of other nice guy award. Jimmy Callaway, we mentioned him, the touchdown, the move on the sideline for the touchdown. Cedric Tillman with a nice block on that play as well. Christian Charles, true freshman with the punt block yesterday. Mike Eckler saw it, they spotted it, they schemed it up, but Charles did his job. That was nice. Chase McGrath, 2 for 2 yesterday, 3 for 3 on the year. Got a field goal kicker. I think Tennessee should feel comfortable with the job McGrath has done after transferring in from Southern Cal. All right, Vultures, who's the number 1 down yesterday?
I can start. I got to go with Joe Milton. It's 2 games, and once again, limited sample of what I watched him do at Michigan. He's the same guy he was at Michigan. And he lost the job at Michigan because of inaccuracy. The inaccuracies haunting him here. Had made a great play with his legs, okay, fine. But this offense isn't going to go that far against SEC competition if all you can do is run your quarterback.
Yep.
All right. Who is the number 2 down?
Spraggins, basically, offensive guard there. Didn't have a good game against the defensive tackle. He's going to be at Clancy, which is a very good defensive tackle. But, you're going to see a lot more of that in the SEC. Gave up a sack on that 4th down, got pushed back into the pile. We're working with him. He's not the starter. He's having to fill in, but it's just not there at this level yet.
And I know you guys were debating before the show if you could go with a couple of other offensive linemen. Cade Mays, bonehead decision at the goal. Darnell Wright, false start down there. Also had to take your helmet off. The offensive line had some issues all around.
Yeah, you give up 5 sacks to the defensive line, you had some issues all the way through.
And as you've already mentioned, you're already getting into those depth issues.
Who's number 3 down for you guys?
It's got to be Banks, Jeremy Banks. I mean, I would at one point in the game I would have said, wow, he's having a bunch of good plays. He's looking a lot better. but for every good play, he offsets it with a negative play.
Cancels it out. It's amazing.
It is amazing just to see that, he gets the personal foul and sportsmanlike contact. The return touchdown for the field goal, missed field goal, it blocking the back. And then, on that big play there at the end of the game where two guys run in together, he's chasing after it, but he ends up tackling our player, and the wide receiver busts 3. So you have enough things there to say, this guy could be a lot better. It's just he's got a couple. Every game it seems like there's a for good, there's the attack for bad.
He's even Steven.
Yeah.
There were people sitting around me at the stadium yesterday that defended the body slam, and I'm sorry, read the rules, find out what you can, what you can't do, and that play, those personal foul things. A lot of people like it because, man, look at
Daniel.
that. We're kind
I love
of
it.
You like, it's 15-yard penalty?
So background, 20 years
Quickly.
in wrestling, still do jiu-jitsu to this day. I think slamming people is a part of it. And if that guy was standing up, if you don't want to get slammed, go down to the ground when I'm there. Simple as
that's
that.
fine. That's just against the rules of football.
Hey, change the rules.
Great for jiu-jitsu.
And there's
All
no
right.
difference there. That guy's running by you. Go ahead and tackle him. Get the pass interference call. I got to disagree with that a little bit, Daniel.
That's fine.
And I
Very good. But
I'll
after
slap
the
you off
segment,
air.
exactly, after the segment, Daniel will body slam Bob. Yeah. Very good. All right, when we come back, who should start at quarterback for the Volunteers? If everybody's healthy, who's the quarterback against Florida? That's next. Come on back.